Let's make my giant water of the day. This is gonna be a gallon. And here it is, y'all, my giant water of the day.
Let's make my water of the day. We gotta add a little lemon. Now it's a little sour, so in order to make it a little sweet, let's add some maple syrup.
Water of the day! Time for syrup. MD 2020 red grape wine syrup.
So there was a strange TikTok trend a while ago called WaterTok, where every day people would make a cup of water using some of the most questionable ingredients. Because the whole idea was that they wanted to drink something that was healthier than soda, but still tasted good. And after watching some of these TikToks, I was genuinely this close to catching brain damage, and so I decided to never look at them again. But that was until my Discord server started randomly sending me some of the dumbest WaterTok TikToks I had ever witnessed. And so today we're taking another look at WaterTok to see how much more crazy these recipes can get.
Let's make my water of the day. So first we start out with water, of course. We gotta add a little lemon for flavor. We gotta go in with the ice. A little more lemon. Now it's a little sour, so in order to make it a little sweet, let's add some maple syrup. And then we want to make it a little bit creamy because it can't be water without a little bit of cream, so milk. And then it can't be water without a little bit of carbonation, so I decided to add a little Truly. Since it's Girl Scout season, we have to add some Samoas. Crumble it into your water. Enjoy!
What the hell is this abomination of a recipe? And she still calls it water. In case you didn't hear it, she still calls this water. So we start off with some water straight from a plastic bottle, even though behind her we can clearly see that her fridge has a water dispenser. So instead of saving the environment by just using normal water from the fridge, we're just gonna buy some plastic. Okay, nice. Next up, we have some lemon juice, and this isn't even a real lemon. How hard is it to just cut up a lemon and just squeeze it in? But then after adding some more lemon into the mix, she claims that her drink is gonna be too sour, even though she just poured the lemon in herself. And so to balance it, she needs to add something sweet, so she adds maple syrup into her water with lemon. So we have water, ice, lemon, and maple syrup so far. What a combo, but it gets even worse. Because for some reason, she says something about creaminess. I don't even know what she said. I think she says it can't be water without a little bit of cream in it. But wait, how does that even make any sense? And look at the maple syrup. It's not even mixed yet. It just looks like a dog poo. So at this point, we have milk water, and she doesn't even stop there. She decides to add some more maple syrup, and then she adds Truly for carbonation. What is Truly? I've never heard of this before. Okay, I'm pretty sure Truly is an alcoholic drink. But after adding that into the mix, she doesn't even stop there. She adds, what is this? Samoa. She adds Girl Scout cookies, I think. Wait, samosa. Wait, isn't samosa like a... Wait. Isn't this a samosa? She adds this into her milkshake, her water shake. And she crumbles it up. She doesn't even like blend it into like a blender or anything like a smoothie. She just leaves it in there chunky and everything. And after tasting the mixture, this is her facial expression. And so I do not think I will personally be trying this recipe.
Water of the day! Grape sangria water! Today we're using grape crystal light. It's 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 fat. It's basically air. Rich people water. Boop, bloop, splash. Air! Time for syrups. Not too much. The next two syrups are so fun. I had to go to a different syrup store. MD 2020 red grape wine syrup. Four Loko sour grape syrup. I just love getting my daily allowance of fruits and veggies in my water. Hydration is so fun.
How is this water? You have just successfully created a salad in a water bottle. But anyway, she calls this recipe grape sangria water, but grape sangria in itself is not water. Grape sangria is already sangria. Isn't it like wine, sort of? So that means, can we call wine water? Anyways, at least we start off by using one of these flavored water packets, but at least we also add some water into the mixture, and so I guess we can claim that it's still water, technically, even though we're just putting a splash. It's not even like a single millimeter of water. But then when it's time to add the syrup into the water, we have grape Fanta. Does that count as a syrup? Grape Fanta, that already has like water. That's a soda. Like maybe I'd understand if you like put it into like a boiling pot and just like evaporated the water and just made it like all thick and sticky, and then you pour that in, like that would be a syrup. But meanwhile, you just pour the entire bottle into your water bottle. You say it's just a smidge. Then the next two syrups that you introduce to us are in plastic paper bags for some reason. And then when she does the grand reveal, the first syrup turns out to be some sort of alcohol. It's MD 2020. What is this? Red wine grape? That's a $100 alcohol. Okay, that's great. And then you proceed to pour half of it into your water bottle. You don't even stop. That's like $50. No, that's the whole one. That's $100. That's a $100 water bottle right there. Anyways, the next grape syrup is what is this? 4 Lake Sour. sour. What does that even mean? I think it's a cocktail. It costs $30 for a 4-pack. It costs $10 each on DoorDash. And I think she pours the whole thing in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, she pours the entire thing in. So that's another $10. And then to finish off her water recipe, she just pours some random fruits and vegetables that she's pulled out of her fridge. And she calls it her daily allowance of fruits and vegetables. And so after WaterTok, are we gonna have some sort of like fruit and veggie talk? I feel like that could be the next trend. Like instead of eating regular apples, like cutting it up, eating apples, eating oranges, people just start putting like sugar, salt, and flavoring packets, syrup packets onto their fruit and just eating it.
Let's make my giant water of the day. This is gonna be a gallon. I'm going to be choosing a good old classic Skittles Kiwi Lime, and then I am also going to be doing 2 of these ocean water packs. Okay, I'm starting off with my Skittles Kiwi Lime on the bottom layer, so I'm just going to put all these. Oh my gosh. Let's give this a little mixeroonie. My second half of the water, 2 of the ocean water packs. Okay, now it is time to layer my ocean water right on top of my Skittles Kiwi Lime. And here it is, y'all, my giant water of the day. Ooh. And I got the ratios just right.
What is that thing? There is no way that is healthy. That looks radioactive. If you saw that on the side of the road, you wouldn't even like try to touch it or anything. How can you be perfectly fine with drinking this? Also, why is it so big? How is this your water of the day? You're not going to be able to finish that in a single day. Also, why are you flexing all of your water flavors on me? I do not care. Like, I really do not care. This does not make me feel insecure or anything. Like, even though I have 0 water flavors in my cupboard right now, I do not care the fact that you have more water flavors than me. Anyways, the recipe he is following requires him to grab 4 of these flavor sachets out of his thingy, and I think it's lime kiwi flavor, and then he also needs 2 ocean water packets. Wait, but why is it called ocean water? Isn't that just seawater? What flavor would ocean water be? Like just salt water? Anyways, he starts off the recipe by pouring 4 of the sachets into this glass jar, and he even drops one of the plastic things into the jar. And before he can reach into the jar and grab the plastic out of the mixture, it disintegrates. The mixture is so acidic that it just disintegrates the plastic and it's just dissolved into the water. So I guess the plastic will just add some extra flavor to the water. But at this point, it already looks extremely concerning. Like, this looks dangerous. You wouldn't want to drink this, because even if these packets have no, like, sugar, no calories, everything in it, I don't think the sugar is going to kill you at that point. I think the artificial coloring will be the thing that kills you, if anything. And I'm pretty sure the reason why he's using a metal straw in this jar is because if he uses a plastic straw, it'll literally start, like, dissolving and disintegrating into this mixture because of how radioactive it is. Anyways, part 2 of this recipe is to set up another gallon of water on the side, and after pouring 2 packets of the Ocean Sonic water, okay, keep in mind, this is just 2 little packets, somehow the water ends up this dark blue color. So it's either he's lying and behind the scenes he's just pouring 10 of these packets into the water because he just likes it extremely sweet, or it's either that he genuinely put 2 packets in only, but there is something in the packets that is so radioactive that it just causes it to be this blue, like this dark blue color, even with just 2 packets in like a 2-liter jug. Anyways, he manages to combine it into this massive chug jug, but instead of drinking it as it is like a normal person, he decides to mix it into this disgusting broccoli colored drink, because it's sort of like cocktails. Like, you don't mix up a cocktail, you just drink it as it is like this. Actually, do you mix? Wait, does anyone mix cocktails? But anyways, I still feel like you shouldn't mix it, just for the sake of it not looking like the Hulk's urine.
Let's make my water of the day. Add some ice, a little bit of Malibu, some pear liquor, a tiny bit of elderflower liquor, white cranberry juice. Top it off with Summerfall sparkling sake. Let's go. Let's not add any glitter today because I want this to look like H2O. A perfect water to bring to the office.
To the office? To bring to the office? Are you, does this guy have brain damage? But anyway, she was so close. She was so close to making real water. But the only issue is that even though it looks like water, it is 100% definitely not water. The closest thing to water in this recipe is the ice at the start. Because next we have Malibu, pear liquor, produced in France. Wait, how much does this cost? Okay, this is $151. Oh my god. And then the Malibu was already $44 by itself. So it's almost $200 so far. Then we have elderflower liquor. Wait, why would you drink elderflower? Isn't that like the name of a wand in Harry Potter? Anyways, I'm gonna assume that this is another $150 because it's the same brand. So it's $350 so far. That's the tally. Then we have white cranberry juice. Okay, let's just assume this is... Wait, white cranberry. Do white cranberries even exist? I don't think they do. There is no such thing as a white cranberry. What is this, like, Illuminati conspiracy? Oh my gosh. This costs 69 Australian dollars. Okay, anyways, I thought this was gonna be cheap, but wait, I guess white cranberry, since they don't exist in real life, I guess it's expensive. So far, it's around $420 for the water currently. And then we top it off with her sparkling sake drink, and then it's ready. It's crystal clear water. Okay, great. It's crystal clear water that also costs $420. But she suggests that we should bring it to the office. I guess she has a point though, because it's like, you can bring it to the office and it can be like undetected because people think you're drinking water, but in fact, you're just drinking all of this alcohol. I thought it was actually water this time. Crying emoji got you good. Ha 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 ha. You got me good. Ha 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 ha.
Let's make my water of the day. I bought these water flavors and each one was $30. So I literally spent almost $100 just on these. I also got an orange one. They are in Spanish. They came from Mexico. I didn't even know Splenda made these water flavorings. I don't think they make them here in the US. That's why I literally had to get them from Mexico. Passion fruit is going on in, and then my orange. Okay, this is how I'm gonna prepare the drink. I'm gonna take some raspberry skinny syrup and I'm gonna put it right at the bottom. Now it is time for my ice. I am also going to add in a couple of tangerine slices. And now my orange passion fruit water can just go in straight from the fridge. Oh, you're kidding. That is so good.
Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. You cannot look at that and tell me that that is water. There is no way this is water. This is not even juice. It is beyond juice. There is so much powder and syrup and all this stuff in there that this is like the next level above juice. But anyways, this guy starts off by telling us about how he has a drug dealer. No, what is it? Like he has a water dealer, a water powder dealer from Mexico that sends him this stuff. And all the packets are in Spanish because you can't even get these in America. The only way he can source this is if he imports them from Mexico. And so he has a plug. He literally has a plug across the border. But this must be so sus. Like imagine importing 3 of these boxes full of like sachets with powder, because what if they did like a bit of a switcheroo? Like what if they like opened the packets and they switched the water flavor powder with like, you know, other powder, and then they resealed them up and put them into the boxes. Anyways, he pours 2 entire flavor packages in there. He pours passion fruit and oranges, and after mixing it, he decides that it's not enough, and so he puts a 3rd packet into there, and he says it's not sweet enough, so he has to put that 3rd packet in. But that doesn't make any sense. Like why are you specifically taste testing the water in order to check how sweet it is? Because isn't the point of water being that like it just doesn't taste like anything? It shouldn't be sweet in the first place. So if you have to adjust your water for sweetness, that just makes it not water by definition. But then this is where it gets even worse. So he has, okay, look at this thingy. So I don't think he shows the full bottle, but this is roughly what it is. It's just basically a whole entire like bottle of raspberry syrup. And if you look down here, it's meant to last for 25 servings. And for each serving, you're only meant to put 2 tablespoons of the syrup, which is 30 milliliters. Meanwhile, this guy has a glass, which is meant to be 1 serving, and he proceeds to pour way more than 30 milliliters. This is definitely at least 100 milliliters. This could be 200 milliliters, honestly. So it's gone over 5 times the recommended serving size. But if that isn't enough, he goes ahead and puts slices of tangerines in there to try and disguise this as water somehow. And then he pours the orange juice from before, which already has 3 packets of the powder in it. So in the end, this one single cup of water ends up being the most juiced up cup of water humanly possible. Juice is a product from a fruit or vegetable that is blended with a pulp and strained. Most juices. Water with flavoring is flavored water, not juice. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to calm down.
Let's make my water of the day. Add some ice, a little bit of tequila, some blue curacao, a tiny bit of Midori, just a little bit, blue raspberry juice, and a little bit of cotton candy syrup. Top it off with Summerfall sparkling sake. Let's go blue glitter. Mix it very well. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with the color.
Okay, to be fair, the color is quite nice until you realize the atrocious flavor combination she has just blended into there. Because what is this? We have tequila to start with. Then we have blue croissant, whatever this is. It's an orange liquor. Then we have Midori, which is a melon liquor. So far we have tequila, orange, and melon. Then we have blue raspberry juice and then cotton candy syrup. Why is that even a thing? How does that even exist? So this is the flavor combination. Tequila, orange, melon, blue raspberry, cotton candy. Is anyone going to question this, or are we just going to ignore it? Even though it looks alright, this will taste absolutely disgusting. Also, at this point, before you put the glitter in, it still looks like the Hulk's piss, which means you probably had to put so much glitter in order to change the color to this. And so once again, when you drink this, you're going to be having glitter all in your teeth. It's going to be a smoothie because of how much glitter you've put in there.
All right, let's get our water of the day going, you guys. We're doing Little Mermaid today. Also, if you did not see my restock video, look how organized these are. I got these at Harbor Freight. Sonic Ocean Water, sugar-free. Gonna put the entire packet. Mermaid Skinny Syrup, we're gonna do about 3 pumps. You just decide how sweet you want it. Then we gotta add a little bit of red, okay, for her hair. Strawberry, whatever you wanna do, I'm doing strawberry. Not even a whole pump, like half a pump. You guys know how crazy I am for a pretty water. 3 of my favorite things.
Has anyone else noticed the issue here? There is one glaringly obvious issue I've spotted with this. Why does the water look extremely, like this is the most radioactive water I've ever laid my eyes on. There is no way, like absolutely no way this is healthy at all. The amount of artificial coloring in this must be like insane. But before she even begins her recipe, she shows us her little water setup. She has, oh my, what is this? She has all of her packets of water, the flavoring packets in these toolboxes. So they're extremely easy access. But I feel like this just encourages you to just buy more unnecessary unnecessary water flavors, because then you want to fill up the entire toolbox. Also, I'm still struggling to understand how this can be possibly healthier than drinking regular water, because if you have this entire toolbox and you make it really easy for you to access these sugary drinks, that's just gonna make you just drink more of it. If you want to drink water and if you want to train yourself to drink water, shouldn't you just like get rid of all of this rather than make it really easy to access this? But anyways, to start the recipe, she adds 1 whole packet of Ocean Sonic water to her cup. And if you remember, Ocean Sonic water, it was in this recipe, but this person put 2 packets of it into this giant jug of water. So this is probably around like 2 to 3 liters, maybe 4 liters of water, and he put 2 packets into that one. Meanwhile, this person has a 500 milliliter cup of water, and she puts 1 entire packet into it. And so no wonder why it ends up so blue. Like, even before mixing it, you can see how much radiation is in there already. But even that's not enough. She adds some, what is this, mermaid pump? I think it's coconut water flavor. She adds 3 of these pumps into it. But the issue is that these pumps are so big that every single pump is around like 100 mils of syrup. Like, look how much stuff is coming out already. But because she wants this to be a Little Mermaid themed drink, she wants to add some red to the mixture to add some color because of Ariel's hair. And so she adds even more syrup. She adds, what is this, strawberry syrup to the mixture. And she claims to add half a pump, but half a pump is so big that it's pretty much 1 pump anyways. And so no wonder why this cup looks extremely radioactive. It has, wait, how much does it have in it? It has an entire packet of the Ocean Sonic water. It has 3 pumps of the coconut water, and it has a pump of the strawberry syrup, all into this tiny little concentrated cup of water. And this is her water of the day, which means she's gonna drink another one of these tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, and the day after that. Does ocean water flavor packets change anyone else's poo, or is it just me? Okay, you know what? I would not be surprised, considering how much coloring is in that ocean water flavor packet thingy. I would not be surprised if everyone's poo ended up being blue. Oh my gosh, yes, green, what?